And welcome back, survivors. Cactus Dan here, and we are back. We are not playing some 7 Days to Die. We are talking about the No Trader community challenge, guys. We're going to update what we're doing and how it's going to happen, because there has been a big update for 7 Days to Die. So I hope everyone's doing all right. If you're not watching this video live, go through what we're going to be discussing in it today. We're going to discuss the rules once again. And we're also going to discuss why we should update and do what we're going to do. So first of all, the update has come out. It is Alpha 21 Experimental B323 is out now. So my recommendation, guys, is go ahead, update your game. And this gives us an opportunity for some of us. It's going to be a bloody good reason to restart this challenge next week. Some of us have deaths and some of us don't have deaths. But it's a good opportunity. We've had a bit of a practice. But we're going to have a look at the updates and why we should restart it. So I think the updates are looking pretty good. I think this is going to be pretty awesome. So let's jump over to the Now can you hear me? Let me just go back. Okay, so we're back. Now you can hear me. Okay, so what I was saying, I'll just read through it. I can't bring it up on the screen. I don't know what I've done. But welcome, Spec Bikes. Hope you're doing good. I've just wasted 5 minutes waffling on about nothing, and you guys haven't heard a word. So I'm just going through the Alpha 21 Experimental. So my recommendations is that we all update our Alpha, and we start fresh next week. Okay, now we knew an update was coming because it was obviously the first experimental, but usually when they do a new alpha, we don't usually have to start, oh sorry, rephrase that. When they bring out a new alpha, so from Alpha 20 to Alpha 21, we always seem, like we did it from 18 to 19, always had to restart our next playthrough. So this is a bit unusual that we're actually having to start with the first update. But that's okay, we are having to start it. Restart the game, and I think I'm going to go through these. You can't see what I'm reading, but just jump onto Steam and have a look anyway. So it says here, hey survivors, we have experimental build B323 for you. B323 has some new POIs, that's exciting, other additions, changes, and fixes. So I think that's cool. Okay, so let's benefit from that. Okay, so go into Steam, do all the updates as you would normally do. Now it also goes in here, says we recommend starting a new save game with B323 for the best experience. So we want the best experience. We want to accept to grab all the good shit that they're putting in there. Now they don't expect to break existing experimental save games with this build. So I'm assuming that in the future, any more updates with Alpha 21 will just be updates. Okay, so we'll be able to continue playing through without changing. That's what I'm led to believe here. So I'm hoping that is the case. So it goes in here, the mod slot change will not change existing items. It only applies to newly found items As always, thanks to in participating experimental. So it is experimental, guys, so we had to expect it. Didn't expect it so soon, and didn't expect it to have to restart the game. Because as I said, usually when they do an update for a new alpha, or an update in the new alpha, there's usually no restart of the games. It's usually just it's an update, and you update it, and it comes through. So we'll run through some of the changes, which is pretty exciting. So I'm really happy to look at it. So change log added. The dew collector creates activity heat when filling. So not that that worries us in the no trader thing, but I think they're generating the heat map as well now. Okay. Workbench and cement mixers make activity heat when crafting. Workstations reset activity heat delay when moving back in time. I don't know what that means. So there's a new modern house, tier 3. Wilderness fillers, more wilderness fillers here. Hey, Hawksy, welcome. Yeah, I saw that you restarted. Diner for roadside. There's a cave, wilderness cave. Well, that's interesting. Another house, tier 3. More wilderness fillers. A house construction. Added block triggers being destroyed activates the heat block, obviously, as well. Trader gate, custom locked audio doors. These are some of the fixes, I guess. FPS caps so we don't hit extreme rates. That's pretty cool. Okay. Now, the changes. So they're added, okay? So some of the changes that they made in here is ask user for confirmation before opening your URLs in browser. I don't know what that means, but anyway. Armor crafting tier 3 now uses the military fiber icon instead of tiers 1 and 2 use cloth and leather. We haven't got that far, so I don't really know. This is the one I like. Increased vehicle transitions between maximum speeds. Increased bicycle, mini bike, motorcycle, and 4x4 coasting. So when you back off the accelerator, it will coast further. I think that's pretty cool. Hey, Mrs. Hawks, welcome. Disabled bicycle and mini bike reverse turbo. So you can't go flat out in reverse. I think that's pretty cool. Batteries now scale the craft and resources per tier to prevent exploits. I'm not sure what that means, but I don't know what that means. I have no idea. Updated localization for machine gunner perks to correctly call out 7.62mm ammo. Adjust mod slot counts on all tools and weapons to allow a standard linear progression between tech tiers. Some of this is above me. Update journal tips for traders and vending machines due to recent changes. Okay, that's cool. Update localization for repair kits. I'm not really sure what that means because I don't think none of this has really affected us. Update loading tip known schematics to reflect recent changes to recipe on unlocks. Again, not sure. Update party game stage. Okay. Update journal tips for on fire due to recent changes. So all these is because of the changes that they've made. They're just updating them. Okay. Adjust all tool and weapons entity and block damage values to allow a standard linear progression between quality levels in each tiers. I think that's pretty cool. Rework various issues, request reward possibilities that result in poor reward offerings. Remove allow spawn near backpack from server config as an option not used. As the option not used. Now, not sure why they would take that out because I actually use the spawn near backpack. So I'm assuming that they're taking that out. Now, fixed. Excessive SS reflections on blue selection Z blocks. I don't know what that means. Black block destroy particles. Some of this stuff in here really doesn't. Dumping water buckets no longer allowed inside trader POIs in a non-allied player land claim. I don't know what that is either. The workstations can be picked up while smelting or crafting items, losing all materials involved when doing so. Oh, so although it's got materials in there, you can actually pick up your workstations, but you're going to lose everything in it. So you got to be very, very careful of that. That would be cool. Just having a quick look here. Excessive player spawn distance from trader. Dumping. Okay. Change prefab properties in prefab editors not add saved. Allow stick in water when attempting to shoot submerged sleepers. Okay. Advanced rotations on garage doors while placing causes errors. Okay. So they fixed that. Unable to dump bucket water if any item is removed from tool belt. I'm not really sure what any. Some of this stuff we've never actually got involved in. But the reality is, I think we just started again. So let me just read some of the chat here. Already restarted. Broke all of yours. Okay. Life Sam, you are now the champion, but if you're up to it, let's restart now. It's going Hawks versus... Yep, absolutely, Hawksy. I had 5 different games, froze all bloody 5 of them. I think that's... again, I wasn't expecting to have to restart Alpha 21 with any updates, because usually we don't have to. But this time, obviously, they do. This is a big update by the looks of it. So, again... recommend, yes, I'm sure you're happy to restart, Spec, and I watched your video. God, you had some bad luck, Spec. Some really bad luck. But let's, what I want to do is I just want to go through, there's some confusion, with the game. Hang on, let me just find Discord. So there is some confusion, and I want to fix that confusion while we're here, because the reality is now we start the new challenge as of next Monday. Simple as that. Okay, restart as of next Monday. But I just want to go through, I guess from my side, you guys have been watching Hawks and I play, so I figured that you knew most of the rules and how we play anyway. And obviously that's not the case. Okay, and I don't have a problem with that. Sometimes I think people can read my mind, and obviously you can't, okay? I don't know why, because my mind is pretty fucked up. But anyway, let's have a chat about the rules, okay? We're going to go through it a little bit. Let me just go through here so that we understand the rules moving forward for both console and PC, okay? This is a weekly challenge, which means one day, 1 2-hour stream or episode is one day, is 1 week, okay? So it's as simple as that. So every week you do 1 day, not 8 days, not 10 days, and my bad to Mr. Krabs, and I'm sorry that you misunderstood what was being said there, and I hope that you do jump in and continue to play, Mr. Krabs. Just have some fun with it. I mean, I accept full responsibility for you guys being dickheads. No, I mean for for not understanding what we were saying. So I've tried to update the rules as much as I can. Go into the Discord and have a look at the rules. Now, number 1 is Dune Maker for lower level challenges at start through creative mode. So as a new, if you're playing the lower levels and you feel you need a Dune Maker, grab one straight away at the start of the game. It's as simple as that, okay? Not halfway through the game when you decide. If you don't get one on your first day in creative mode, you can never have one again. Now, if you're playing in nomad level, there is no Dune Makers. It's as simple as that. Now, the maps. Let's talk about the maps. The maps should be pre-gen 10K map on all levels except console. Now, console should be a large random gen. The largest that you can get on your system in console is the map that you play on, okay? Now, I know Mr. Krabs jumped into Naviskane. I think Naviskane is a wonderful map in console, but we want to make the map as big as we can, and so that will be awesome. Now, the settings should be no airdrops, and loot should be set to the standard loot setting and no higher, okay? Horde count 8 and zombie sprint at night. For nomad level, run on adventure level, and if you're playing lower than that, now if you have some issues, now I know there's a couple of players that have some issues with this, just message me if you have a problem with actually playing it on such a high level. Just let us know, guys. I mean, these rules are for professionals like myself. These rules are the maximum rules that we want to play at. Now, if you can't play at those rules, don't feel bad about it, because you know, really, Hawks shouldn't be playing with these rules. He should be playing, like, well under. He should be, like, no zombies at all. Would be the best way for Hawksy to play this game. Let me just read the chat a little bit here. Wait, I did my day 1 today. That's okay. I'm restarting tonight. I have the stream lined up already to replace that one from this week. That okay for me? Yeah, still do that, Spec. That's fine. Okay, I mean... It's day 1, and I don't care whether it's this week or next week that you start. If you want to do day 2 next week, towards the end of the week, you go for it, okay? But we want But I'm going to be doing a video like this once a week, and I'm going to be going through, once I set up how my OBS is just stuffed up. I was showing the full screen, but I had no mic apparently. I want to go through what the scores are next week, so at the end of each week. So we'll still keep going through the rules. Now, when you visit the trader for the first time, you can go and say hi just to end that task. Now, that is very important in Alpha 21 because that will open up all your points, okay? So you can then go and spend all your points wherever you want. So it's very important. Now, that's in console and that is in PC as well. Go for your life. Please do that. And I recommend that you do. Now, you need to renovate a condemned house and then attach your Horde base to it. It is in the rules. Now, I know some people said it wasn't written down, but I had updated the rules, but I hadn't posted them. I've actually posted them in the Discord at the start of the node challenge thing. It's the channel topic, okay, is where it's in. So go check that if you're unsure. Now, we want you to post after each full day your stats into the Discord, into our Discord page as well. Now, what I haven't put in here, and I'd really like you guys to do it as well, is post your results and your video if you're streaming it into the No Trader Challenge, but also go throw it into the Life as a Game Discord page as well so that everyone else can see it as well, okay? That's if you want to. Obviously, if you don't want to, that's up to you. But, you know, for those guys that are streaming, there's a lot of people that aren't playing the challenge and really would like to see what the results are as well. I've had a few people say, hey, Dan, can you put these results in so we can all see what's going on? I think that'd be a great idea. Now, to win this challenge, the person with the least amount of deaths, that's important. That's number one. Number two, the person with the most money value, including cash, dukes, gold, silver, and diamonds. Okay, so when we calculate them all up, that will be the calculation, okay? And then the person that's killed the most zombies as well, okay? So that's important too. Now, I think you get gold and diamonds in on console. I think you do. I can't remember. But I also know that you also get a lot more dukes and cash in console just through the gameplay itself, okay? So I'm doing good, thanks, Mrs. Hawks. I'm not ignoring you. I'm trying to read the rules and all that out for everyone. Have you seen today's Dan one? You'd be scared. Okay, I haven't seen it yet, and I hope to watch them all later. Hey, hello, Alexis. Hello, everyone. So they're the rules. It's pretty straightforward. Now, if there's anything I've missed, let me know. Okay, I am but a mere male. Okay, and I use that. I am only a male. My brain can only put so much shit into it before it all vomits out, okay? And unfortunately, when it vomits out, it usually goes everywhere, okay? And no one really knows what I'm talking about, okay? But these rules, they're there to be made and they're there to be changed, okay? Now, for console, we have prizes for console. For PC, we have prizes for PC in the nomad level, and then we have prizes for the people in the lower level, okay? The challenge will go, I think, until the next major update, okay? That's how long, it's going to be a long challenge. But what Hawks and I are going to be doing is that we're going to be randomly, at the beginning of each week, setting a task, okay? And it might be an in-game challenge, and that challenge might be fists only challenge, okay? Where all you can use is fists, to kill zombies or protect yourself or whatever it is for day 5 or day 10 or day 20. It doesn't matter, whatever it is. And we're going to offer a prize for that as well. Okay? So keep an eye out for those random competitions as well. There's going to be a whole bunch of random competitions that Hawks and I are going to create for you guys whilst you are playing the challenge. So it's pretty exciting. Well, I think it's pretty exciting anyway. Now, as I said, if there's anything that you don't understand, please, guys, don't get negative about it in the chat. Just talk to us, okay? Talk to Hawks and myself, and we will sort it out, okay? And if there's something that you guys have done wrong, it's not a big deal, okay? It's just we're going to call you a fucking cheat, and we're going to just broadcast it. In fact, we're going to get big writing. Specs is a cheat or whatever it is. No, we're not going to do that. Okay, it's about having fun in this challenge. It's about, and that's all we really want this to be. Okay, because you are obviously talking to the world champion of 7 Days to Die. Because Hawks lost the last challenge, unfortunately. 4 deaths, I only had 1. So yes, I am the world champion. So if you need any advice, I'm the person to talk to, obviously. But so, you know, the No Trader Community Discord page is there for you. All the rules are up in the top section, okay? And again, if you think there's rules that need to be added, let us know. If you think there's rules that need to be taken away, let us know. This is new to us as well, as it is new for you guys as well. Just to confirm, if I plan to do day 2 next week, I will have to move my stream slot to the end of the week. Well, okay, Spec. I mean, that's one of the things that we want to, especially with you guys that are streaming as well. Whatever day you choose to do your streams, let's try and keep it regular on those days. I mean, just so that we know when you guys are doing it. So, and of course, you know, Life is a Game subs can go and check you out, and if we know that's a regular thing, that's it. So however you work your stream slots out, Specs, that's entirely up to you. And I'm sure you're professional enough to work that out. We will see Hawks. I might have a good run this time round. You had some really bad luck there, Spec. But I did notice you didn't go and say hi to the, although you went to the trader, you didn't go and say hi to the trader. You need to get rid of, so everything on the right-hand side of the screen there where it says, you know, build a bow, build a this, build that, go visit the trader. Once you go and visit the trader, go and say g'day to the trader. Just say hi and then leave, okay? Because once you say hi, that now completes those challenges, which now allows you to use all your points, okay? Okay, well, seeing as I'm redoing it tonight, I'll shift them all to... Awesome! You're doing it tonight, Specs? I think I'm gonna spend a bit of time. And what time are you doing it, Specs? Because you're here in Australia, so it actually works with us in time-wise. But yeah, very exciting, guys, and I think it's exciting that we can restart it. I'm sure Specs is excited to have it all start again. No, I know it wasn't clear on we could at that time, but I'll do it this time. No, it's all good. This is it. You know, I guess we don't really. This is the first time we've ever done anything like this, guys. So it's as new to you to us as it is to you guys. And you know, this might be a total fuck up this time, okay? But next time we do it, it might be a lot better. Now, also, I just need to let you know very, very shortly, and I mean very, very. I'm talking within the next 3 to 4 weeks, we will be opening up a Life is the Game server. Okay. I've had a company come back to me that claim that they'll be able to give us a server where we can have up to 10 players in it, okay? And should not be laggy for players around the world, okay? That's what I'm led to believe. They're sending me more information on it because one of the big complaints we have is because we're here in Australia, Spec, I found that when we had our last server, the guys in America could play it well. Here in Australia, we were okay, but Wolf, who was in England, he was as laggy as shit, and it was just become uncomfortable for everyone, okay? So we're trying to set up a server where we will be able to all jump in once a week, okay? And it won't be a no trader challenge. It'll be just a once a week where we all get together, we build a huge horde base, we all help each other out, we have a little bit of fun. So I'm really excited about that. Are you doing a stream on episode? No, I'm actually not, Hawksy. I'm going to do mine next week. Because I wanted to get this video out of the way, get you guys all set up. I've actually really had a huge day, and I really actually just want to go and have some dinner and just sit down and relax, actually. So that's why I thought I'd get this out of the way, guys. But look, I'm sorry that we had to restart all this. But chat to everyone, and if you've got some friends in your channels, guys, let them know about the challenge, okay? If they want to join, all they have to do is they don't even have to subscribe to Life is a Game. They just have to subscribe to join up on our Discord and let us know that they want to join the challenge, and then they come. We've got 3 weeks. We will allow 3 weeks as of next Monday. For you to join. Now, after the 3 weeks, that'll be 3 days into it, we're going to say no. Now, the other thing, guys, Hawks and I were talking earlier, is 1 day a week enough? Or do you think we should go to 2 days, 2 episodes a week? let us know in the comments below what your thoughts are on that. I'm happy with 1 day a week because of my streaming schedule. But most certainly, you know, if you guys think that we should be doing 2 episodes a week, I'm happy to try and work my schedule around that as well. Yeah, the one I was trying out with Hawks was just not queuing. No, it's and that's the problem, Spec, is that we need to find a server where we can all jump in and play the game. Okay, now I know you may get a little bit of lag, but I know at one stage when we were playing with Wolf, and I think Hawks was in it as well. I think we had like eight players in there, and my ping was about 250. Wolf's was over 1,000. I mean, it was. I would hate to have been sat on the other end of the game with him. It would have been absolutely horrible. So we're going to try. We're trying to work that out. I'm waiting for these guys to get back to me. But that will be. Now I'm going to make it very clear. That will be a members only channel. Okay, so all you guys that are supporting this channel will have that access to that channel with us, and it'll be 1 day a week where we all jump in. And now, the beauty about this setup is that I always believe that all settings. Now, it won't be on Nomad. It'll be on Adventurer, which is to make it fair for everyone. But you will be able to hurt other people if they get in your way while you're trying to kill zombies. If they don't get in your way and they're not trying to, or if they're not trying to kill zombies and you think that's just shit and you want to kill them. Now it happens from time to time. I don't condone it, and myself, I would never kill another player that's in any of our games because I think that's just wrong. But guys, look, I hope we've made that clear. Again, download the new update. Let's start this whole challenge again. I'm looking forward to it. Hawks and I are starting our Navigaine challenge again. I'm looking forward to see, because I have, since Alpha 21 has come out, I have only played Navigaine. So I haven't seen a lot of the new POIs. I was watching Spec Byte's stream. I watched AIDS and I watched Hawks yesterday or the day before. And some of those new POIs, they look freaking amazing. Absolutely amazing. And it was saying in the new updates that that there's some more new POIs coming out. So I think it's going to be awesome. But I'm going to leave it at that, guys. Don't forget to smash that like button, guys, because this is still a YouTube video. And the more people that smash that like button, the more money that we make and the more money we can put back into the channel. So just to let you guys know, from Hawks and myself, every dollar that you guys are pushing into this channel for us, we are trying to put back into the channel with prizes, t-shirts. We're still working on the designs of the t-shirts. The t-shirt that we're going to give the winner of this challenge, or winners, depending on what they are. Okay, going to look pretty awesome, mate. Going to be absolutely awesome, and you will be able to wear these t-shirts with pride. We're also going to give the worst player a prize as well. So Hawks is looking forward to that prize. You know how he is, right? He'll get that. He'll get the worst player prize because again, I am the world champion. So you guys are all going to be competing against me. But I'm looking forward to it. I know you guys keep saying I don't care about winning or losing. Good on ya. I do. I am the world champion. Like that. But guys, let's just have some fun with this. Let's just have a lot of fun, guys. That's really what this is about. I just want, you know, Hawks and I just want you guys to be part of the Life as a Game channel. You know, a lot of YouTubers out there, it's all about them. As you know, this is all about me. Basically, that's what this channel is. It's all about me. I know Hawks is there, but fuck Hawks, okay? It's basically all about me telling you the story. I'm going to sing you a couple of songs later. I'm going to grab my guitar and we'll play some... No, I'm not going to do some karaoke. Let me just read Wolf. That was awful. Yeah, okay. My God. 1 day a week is... Yeah, 1 day a week I think is good too, Spec, to be honest with you. Thanks. Thank the gods. There's a prize for me. Well, you would have got it. I can't believe. Oh, man, you got smashed on the first day. But now that you know that you got smashed the first day, you're going to think twice about how you play the next one. Speaking of it, did you send my coffee cup yet? Did you send me your address, Hawks? I can't remember whether you did or not. I don't remember seeing it anywhere. Otherwise, I would have. Because I got a coffee mug for Mrs. Hawks as well. Now coffee cups, they will be going up on our channel. We've got some what do you call it, some shit that we can sell as well, but we really want to give this stuff away as well. So if you want a coffee mug, I should actually see how cheap we can get these coffee mugs and get anyone that competes in this competition a challenge coffee mug. Not that we all drink coffee, because I am drinking at the moment water, believe it or not. But then I'm going to have a sun-kissed later, followed by, I don't have my beer with me because I'm going to have a beer as well. It's all about 7 days to die. It is. It's all about 7 days to die, guys, and enjoying it. Really, that's all we want to say. So I'm going to call it here, guys. Again, if you have any questions now, you may think I'm pretty slow getting back to you guys on Discord. I work, and Hawks knows this. My hours are stupid hours, and some days I work 8 hours, some days I work 14 hours, and it really depends how busy I'm at the moment. So if I don't get back to you straight away, that I apologize for you. Hey, Patrol Nation, welcome. So when I win, I'll just pop around and pick up my... Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Patrol, you will better just jump in the car, drive down the road, and as you're driving past, I will throw it at you. But of course, Patrol Nation, welcome, and I'm glad that you're joining the challenge too, Patrol. Looking forward to that. What I love, and I've said it before, what I love about 7 Days to Die, and I'm glad that some of these changes aren't what I thought were coming, is that you play this. Everyone plays this game so differently. I watched Aid play his challenge the other day, and mate, he's very, very different to the way I play it. Hawks plays it very differently. Patrol Nation, I'm waiting to see him do the no trader challenge because I think this is going to screw him up. I think this is going to be his nemesis. I think Patrol Nation is going to lose this challenge. There's a challenge out for you, Patrol. Ha 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 ha. One day doesn't make a series, Hawks. I know, right? Good on you. I don't know what's my day. I could no, you're already in trouble. Because I am the world champion again. Because I won the last series in the Naviscane thing. But guys, now what I also will be doing over time is just something that I'm struggling with at the moment. I will be putting all your links into our channel as well. So whilst you are in there now, also I'll be putting it at the bottom of the challenge. Actually in our YouTube comment section, or not comment section, description section as well, of all the channels who are streaming this as well. Because the streamers, obviously, it's important for you guys. Hopefully we can share the love around. Your streamers can watch us, our streamers can watch you guys, and vice versa. And if they want to join, hey, let's bring it on. It takes 5 books to get a forge. I know it only takes 5 books, and I think Aid jumped on that straight away. I saw he had a forge day 1. I'll get it back in a new... No, you won't. If you need help with the Nightbot side of things, happy to help. Hey, look, I'm actually about to, and I take that spec because I really do... I want to change this. Excuse me. Currently, I'm using OBS, and I'm thinking of jumping out of OBS and going to Streamlabs. I'm just having a few problems with OBS. Streamlabs, it tends to integrate everything, and I like that. So, hey, bored old fart. Okay, time to die. I'm actually not playing any 7 Days to Die, bored old fart. Tonight we're just going through the challenge rules and the new update that is now out for 7 Days to Die, which is pretty bloody exciting, I reckon. The new update is Alpha 21B323 Air Experimental. Yeah, I'm looking at doing this. Yeah, I like the integration of Streamlabs. We used to use it a long time ago, actually, when we were on console. And we used to run competitions, we used to run raffles, we used to do all sorts of things with it, spec bikes. But running OBS, apparently it's smoother, but I've now heard OBS is smoother, but I've now heard that Streamlabs have really pulled their finger out and got their stuff sorted out. So I'm looking into it a little bit further. So maybe spec I might give you a call in the next few days and have a chat to you about it over Discord and see what your thoughts are on it, because I just want, much like I guess most of us streamers, we want more interaction on our chat, because we used to have people used to play games on our chat, and this is no word of lie. When we had our chat going, we were getting and on console it actually lets you know how many times your chat goes off, but we were getting over 2,000 comments per stream, with people just entering competitions, doing stuff like that. I've been doing a crash course on Streamlabs this week. Is that Streamlabs? Because I'm using Streamlabs at the moment. Oh yeah, okay. Sorry, OBS. Yes, that'll be cool, Spec. Because I'd really like to have a chat to you about it, and then we can get that set up. And then show Hawks how. I think once I set it up on my end, it works automatically for the channel anyway. But as I said, we used to use it, but it just played a little bit with our stream. So now apparently it's supposed to be fixed now, and it's supposed to be as good as OBS now. Hey Lily, welcome. Hope you're doing good. Yeah, so if you haven't watched the video, guys, about the challenge, when I end the stream, go back, have a look at the whole video again. Just go through all the rules and all that sort of stuff and what we're doing. And yeah, I think it's going to be pretty cool. I'm looking forward to I was so, because I was going to do the challenge tonight myself. But then obviously when Hawks messaged me and said that there's been an update, and I think then Spec messaged me and said there was an update, I went, oh shit, I'm gonna have to check it. And when I've had a look at the update, it's a pretty serious update. So I think it's well worth starting again. I did try to call you Hawksy. Yes, you just totally fucking ignored me, but that's okay. Hello everyone. That said, I'm sorry, I'm not ignoring, just concentrating as I have an 11-year-old nattering at me as, oh yeah. That's like listening to Hawks, though, isn't it? Having an 11-year-old nattering at you all the time. I haven't heard that word for a while. Nattering. Gosh, that's a beauty. But guys, I am going to call it here. Thank you everyone that's dropped in. I hope that fixes anything, any concerns or that about the challenge. So the challenge is basically start again on Monday. Now, if you're doing day 1 this week, do day 1 this week, and you can do day 2 next week. But I'm only going to announce the day 1 results next week, okay? So, you know, unless you want to have a break from one of them, it's entirely up to you, or you don't want to do it tonight, or you just want to go in for a practice round tonight, you do whatever you got to do. But basically, 11-year-old, I thought Dan was only... Bite me, Buff, bite me. Yes, mind you, you're not far off, really. Sometimes my wife says, it's time to grow up. I just laugh, you know, like, I don't know what that means. But guys, we will catch you all later. And don't forget now, Specs is doing her day 1 tonight. And I'm calling her Specs because it's got an S on the end of it. So I don't like using the whole word because I'm Australian. I could call her Specco, but that wouldn't sound right. Would it? No, that probably wouldn't right. Or we could call Patrolo. Apparently we have everything ends with an O in Australia. But we will catch you all later, guys. From Hawks and myself here at Life is a Game, no matter where you're in the world, whatever time of the day it is, you guys have fun and survive. We will catch you all later, guys. Bye.